Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Tay Talks Positivity. This is your girl Tay, ready to help you get your week started with some positive vibes and good energy. This week's affirmation is I'm getting rid of what's not meant for me to hold on to. I came across a video on Facebook of a guy cleaning out his refrigerator and cabinets, and for some reason, it got me thinking about the other day when I came home from grocery shopping. I got home and got ready to put the things away that I had just bought and realized that I probably should have cleaned out the refrigerator to make room for all the things that I was going to be bringing home that had to be put in there. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I hate when it's time to go through the fridge and clean it out. The reason I hate it so much is because when I clean out the fridge, that ends up creating a sink full of dishes. Not only do I have a trash full of old, wasted food, now I have to sanitize and wipe down the shelves. Then I have to clean up that sink full of those dirty dishes. Now I'm going through and checking the expiration dates on everything else, making sure nothing is expired. And of course, I got an old bottle of sauce that I ain't seen since the first time I used it. I got almost two of every bottle of salad dressing that I have. All of them are half used. I got an expired carton of eggs that I barely use since I only eat breakfast on the weekends. After I got the fridge all cleaned out and washed and cleaned the dirty dishes, I had to take out the trash that came from cleaning and throwing out all the old food that no one ever finished. Most of the food was stuff that I had been craving but only ate some and then later didn't want the rest of it for one reason or another. Once I got all the trash out and the dishes cleaned and put away, I was finally able to put away the groceries that I had brought home from the store. I thought about how that whole task related to other situations that I had experienced in my life. Now, sit with me and take it in. The refrigerator is a metaphor for my life, for my close personal space. In the past, I allowed people into my life because at that moment, I felt like as though they were people that I needed to be there, which goes for the things that were in the fridge that I had bought because I was craving them. Old friends that at the time I just knew were going to be good friends for me and in my life forever. Exes that I was with and would try to hold on to and work things out with, even though I knew things weren't going to last. Just like all that old food I had let sit in the fridge and go to waste. At one point or another, I realized that I had friendships that I was holding on to, hoping that they would last and be good for me for a lifetime. But looking back on it now, I didn't realize how trying to hold on to those people that I had in my life were keeping me from making room for the ones that were meant to be in my life. Slowly but surely, I let some of those people and some of those things go. Some, of course, were unwillingly, but like some of the food, things had gone bad. So I had to let it go. You ever open the fridge and something in there just smells awful? Like you knew something in there had gone bad and you got to go through everything and find out what it is that's causing the smell. Sometimes in life, we go through things and we wonder why it seems like everything we do doesn't work out, or how our relationships we try to hold on to just don't work. Sometimes friendships go sour. Sometimes relationships go bad. And sometimes when we lose a friend or somebody that we may have been in a relationship with, even sometimes when it seems like that one family member that brings nothing but negativity to your life, we hurt. Some of us may have that moment when we wonder if we're the one that's the problem. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. And I will take full responsibility in all of my actions that may have triggered some of the fallouts that I've had. But when I realized that it was time for me to let those people go and to stop hanging out and wasting my time doing things like going out and partying, and when I realized that drinking all the time was no longer meant for my life, it was like I was able to exhale for the first time and be able to breathe and have space to be able to move things around in my life. And I realized then that I have room for things that I've always wanted, and even the things that I needed that I didn't know I needed. I was no longer just allowing any and everything into my life because I felt like I needed it, or because I felt like I wanted to be on the scene whenever somebody invited me to something that they had going on. I became more strict about the things I would allow myself to participate in. And I became more particular about the people that I associated with, and anyone that would be someone that I would potentially pursue a relationship with, or even just a friendship. There was no longer any need for me to allow people into my life that were going to end up taking space on one of those shelves and not leaving room for when someone showed up with better intentions. And I know it can be hard, but we need to learn that not all friendships last forever, and not all relationships last forever. You ever wonder why some of those relationships and friendships always seem to have something going on? Why y'all always fighting and disagreeing over the smallest things? Did it ever dawn on you that where God was about to take you, those people weren't going to be able to go with you? Think about it. There was a reason why you had to clean out your fridge, why you had to let some of those people go. Because in order to get where you're trying to go and do the things that you're trying to do, you have to let go of the things and the people that are weighing you down and keeping you from moving up to that next level. Now, my goal for this week is to clean out my refrigerator. I'm going to continue to let go of the things and the people that are keeping me from being able to elevate to that next stage in my life. I'm not going to allow myself to be weighed down with excess baggage that's keeping me from getting to where I need to be and achieving the goals that I'm setting for myself. This week, I'm going to challenge you to do the same. There may be one of you that is trying to figure out if the relationship you are in is keeping you from doing what it is you need to do. There may be someone that doesn't want to do some of the things they used to do that might be slowing down their journey. Whatever it is, whoever it is, I challenge you to throw it in the trash and take the trash out. Now repeat after me. I'm getting rid of what's not meant for me to hold on to. I'm getting rid of what's not meant for me to hold on to. I'm getting rid of what's not meant for me to hold on to. As always, I thank you all for tuning in with me each and every week. And if this is your first week tuning in, I'm so glad that you were able to sit down and listen. I ask that you tell a friend to tell another friend to follow the podcast. We're on all social media outlets, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook at Tay Talks Positivity. Follow, set that notification up so that when new posts come, you're able to get them and join in, interact, leave your feedback, whatever it is. I want to hear from you all. Now, as always, I want everyone to have a great, great week. And if someone or something negative comes in and tries to bring you down, always remember, just let that light of positivity shine bright, because you never know. They may be going through something and they might need to hear something positive too. Until next time, this is your girl Tay. Always remember, affirm it, apply it, and achieve it.